Anywhere, from carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center Outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line and a new spoiler and a new truck.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity, and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz on a Thursday morning. Coming up at 8:50, we got Dr. Rashini Raj. She's a board-certified gastroenterologist and a TV personality, and we're going to talk guidance on healthy eating around the holidays. That's in about 10 minutes. I want to talk to you, though, about a car crash that happened 3 years ago. It doesn't seem like it happened that long ago, but out of sadness came good. Ariana Gazaniga, a former Vanguard High School student who know both crash victims, she went to the vigil on Tuesday. Family and friends also showed up. These are for two teenage girls who died in a crash 3 years ago. If you remember, two Vanguard High School students, Amanda Lopez and Alyssa Comstock, they were on their way to a Christmas concert practice. They were in the Vanguard High School band's color guard, and their car got hit by a semi-truck on Northwest 14th Street and Northwest 30th Avenue. Fiery crash where both girls were killed. A roadside memorial near the crash still contains large crosses with the girls' names. There's stuffed toys out there and all. They had a vigil there Tuesday, and it caused the state to look and do something that had been needed for a very long time. That's always a dangerous intersection at 30th Street and 14th. And if you don't know what we're talking about the cross street on 14th. As you cross over 25th, the cross street, if you go left, you go to the oil deposit, the gas depositories and everything for the city and all the city offices for the workers and everything. If you go right, it takes you back up to 40, back up to Silver Springs Boulevard, right by the Wendy's across from the golf course. So this road on 14th Street and the crossroad 30th was a dangerous intersection because you had to pull out into 5 lanes. You have to cross 5 lanes of traffic, 4 lanes of traffic to get to, if you're turning left off 30th, going back towards 25th Avenue, you have to cross 4 lanes of traffic, and the sight's not very good and everything. Well, now there's a traffic light there, thank you. Tony Lopez, who is the father of Amanda Lopez, he said, I'll be coming back every year for the rest of my life. As he looked at the memorial, he was accompanied by his daughter, Ashley, Emmeline Lopez, 20. They're both Amanda's sisters. April Torrey, Amanda's mother, was there as well. Now, Tony spearheaded the installation of this traffic control light at the busy intersection. A light for Alyssa and Amanda on the website change.org, which garnered an estimated 7,000 signatures, Tony also said Mayor Kent Gwynn and the Ocala City Council were very, very integral in supporting his efforts to get a traffic control light stalled, where multiple crashes have been noted by the Ocala police. This is a bad intersection. I drive through that intersection. I would say because it's right near my house. I mean, I say near my house. It's within 5 miles of my house, and I drive it constantly because that's the area I'm in all the time. And I probably go through that intersection and that light 40 times a week. And it's much better now with cars not darting across. Back in the day, before this accident happened, before the traffic light got put in, I've slammed on my brakes numerous times on cars that darted out off 30th trying to make it across 14th and just didn't gauge the flow of traffic properly. Numerous times I've had to slam on my brakes to stop from hitting someone that decided to take a chance. Well, now there's a traffic light there, so that doesn't happen anymore. And it took these 2 young ladies dying in a car crash with a semi-truck before that happened. It's too late for them to benefit, but the community as a whole benefits from the sorrow of the Lopez family. So this traffic light was needed. It was something that had to go in. And 3 years later, an annual vigil continues for these 2 young ladies, Amanda Lopez, 15, and Alyssa Comstock, 17, taken, way too early from their parents in a senseless accident with a semi-truck, where in an area that people knew was an accident-prone area. This was a well-documented, there had been numerous crashes there. And then the DOT finally came around and put up a light there. This was 3 years. This doesn't seem like it was that long ago. I remember coming up on the crash. They diverted. I was driving on the road that day. They diverted traffic, made us turn around and everything, and we didn't know what had happened until the next day. And then we were like, maybe they'll put a light up this time. And they did. Just like they're building the flyovers over the railroad tracks because people were getting hit on the railroad tracks far too often. People say, oh, well, they did that because they were stalling traffic. No, they did it because people were getting hit on those railroad tracks. So that traffic light will forever be there and pay homage to the 2 young ladies that lost their lives, Amanda Lopez and Alyssa Comstock, on their way to Christmas band practice. They were in the color guard for the Vanguard High School marching band, and they were on their way to practice. So our heartfelt prayers go out to the family in this time of sorrow. It's tough to always remember this kind of situation happening right before Christmas. I remember when it happened, we were like, oh, right before the holidays, too. That's not good. So heartfelt prayers go out to the family. And finally, some movement was made and a traffic signal was put in place at what was a very dangerous intersection. 622-9622 is the number to call if you have any comments. There's a lot of dangerous intersections in Ocala, but that was one of them that is now no longer a problematic situation. We're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll have Dr. Rashini Raj. He's a board-certified gastroenterologist and television personality, and we're going to talk with the doctor about guidance on healthy eating around the holidays, because we're right in the middle of bad eating habits from Thanksgiving to Christmas to New Year's. We'll talk to the doctor about your eating habits next. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Started in 1975 is WOCA. Started in 1975 is Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it. Why is there a helicopter in the yard?
Never mind that. We have bigger issues.
Really? Bigger than a helicopter?
Your parents are going to be here for the big dinner, and the garbage disposal is making some crazy noise, and it wasn't Christmas music.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you tried shoving an entire sack of potatoes down the disposal.
It wasn't the entire sack, just most of it.
Now's not the time for more jokes, Mr. Funny Man.
Well, I did try to fix it, but...
Do you have to do this every holiday?
No, I did skip Easter.
What did we agree the rules are?
No more circus animals in the house.
No.